The challenge is over the last 10 years, ever since the credit crunch, although I think this has been going on for a long run now, actually nearly 20, 30 years, there's been this continual drive for improved performance and productivity with less. We go to the shops, we expect to pay less for our shopping, as a very basic example. Now, to get more for our money, things have to be cut back on. So what does that translate into? Really, the biggest expense in most organisations outside of stock is their workforce. So if you continually drive faster, higher, more load on people, then there's no, eventually you end up in a situation where there's nothing left to give. So they call it, there's a wonderful business writer called Charles Handy many years ago who was talking about boiling the frog. You turn up the heat, which is code for adding more pressure. You keep turning up the heat, and one day the frog will die and you won't realise why. And that's what's going on inside organisations, and has been for a long period of time. Continual drive for more for less. And that's been the focus from the boardroom. Because why? Because they're trying to keep share prices, so the focus has been on share price rather than people. Often we hear boards, CEOs, chairmen talk about our biggest asset is our staff. But when you actually analyse how much money they're spending to look after their staff, it's laughable. I was looking at one of the big retail organisations the other day, and on average they are spending £7 per employee for their entire wellbeing. I say to you that is wholly inadequate, and it does not in any way support the argument that our best asset are our staff. I guarantee you the protection they'll be wrapping around whatever it is the products that they're selling will be far superior to that each day. It's not about creating pool tables in my book and beanie bags and yes, that some of that has a role to play, but actually helping people improve themselves through training, development has a massive role to play as well. Or actually just taking the time out to discuss with your employees and build visions they all buy into. There's some very interesting organisations out there, and I often hear Apple cited as an example, that they galvanise support from everywhere because of their dream and vision. How many companies really communicate why they are in existence rather than what they're in existence for? So that's where it needs to start, really. And once companies truly understand how to win the support, which is about the hearts and minds of their staff, they will only do that and keep it that way by building trust, keeping trust. That's investment in their teams, and investment, in my opinion, should probably run at 20% of salary.